The fact that they were able to get that pick six, go 88 yards with it, brings them right back in the game. And now let's see if the offense can get going for Victor.
Blue Devils have it at their own 20-yard line. Give it to the tailback, and this is C.J. Palmiere, who gets up to the 25-yard line. Palmiere missed last week with an ankle injury, but he's been a very good running back for Victor this season. Carl, that's only the 5th play tonight for Victor's offense. How do you like that? They only ran 4 plays. I mean, Pittsford had the ball almost the entire 12 minutes, seemed.
Yeah, it's been really a one-sided show. And, you know, Palmiere is one of those kids that he may not be the star of this team, but we were here week 1, and every time he got his hands on the ball, he made something positive happen.
Second down, toss play, and hit in the backfield. Look at the pressure coming in from Cooper Wilton, and then number 44 as well, Nathan Rohde, who we picked up 10 yards, Ryan, on that keeper. And now bring Brady back in the game, who will go to the I formation, 2 receivers to his right side, handoff, tailback, running through the middle for a short gain is Palmiere. And they still just haven't been able to get any kind of a consistent rhythm going yet, Carl, offensively. And part of that is because, again, you said earlier, Pittsford has worked for them. We'll see that's Brady in at quarterback, though, number 2. And Palmiere is the back with him. Palmiere's going to set up on his left side.
Interesting that they're spreading it out a little bit on 4th and 2.
3 receivers to the right side. Send a man in motion now. And they want to throw on 4th and 2. Here comes pressure, and the screen is incomplete. It's intended for Palmiere, but he was well covered. Pittsford defender was all over him. Plus, there were 3 or 4 guys jailbreaking in on Brady. He didn't have much time.
Yeah, in the screen pass, you got to get a little bit of a block, and you see here that Brady has very little chance. And an excellent play right there. Many points, but this is where you hand it off. Go to the locker room, regroup. You get the ball coming out of second half.
And they will give it to the tailback, and that is Palmiere running right to the 45, and he is right around the 47-yard line. As you said, Victor does get the ball to begin the set.
Way to maintain possession of the ball.
Start at the 38-yard line and a handoff. Palmiere trying to get a little head of steam going there. A couple of yards to the 40. But it's been tough to run on this Pittsford defense tonight. I'll tell you what, the linebackers really good at closing in. And as you talked about, the safeties have now crept up, and they're really over.
Without being able to throw the ball, they're so one-dimensional, it's playing into Pittsford's hand.
2nd and 8 from the 40-yard line. Another give to Palmiere. This time he gets through the hole on the right side and gets near a first down. It's one of the better runs for Palmiere so far.
Good job by the offensive line here, and Palmiere hits it. We've seen him a couple times this year, and it seems he's one of those kids that makes a lot of positive plays. They haven't had many positive plays tonight, but that was a good one for C.J. Palmiere.
Needed 8, he got 9. First down on the Victor 49-yard line.
1st and 25.
Yep, back to the 33-yard line. That holding call wipes out the pass play. Handoff, and not much, maybe a yard for Palmiere. Tripped up there by Foreman. Again, Ignat Foreman, who's not a big kid. He's listed. Same formation they've gone with the 2 receivers to the wide side of the field. They give it back to Palmiere running left and follows a blocker up. And he moves it across the 40 to about the 41.
To give you an idea how much Pittsburgh's defense is playing up towards the run, there's one player, the one safety is 12 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. The other 10 players on defense are within about 8 yards of the line of scrimmage.
That's just too many guys to block.
Yeah.
I mean, you're outnumbered then.
It's a numbers game at that point, and now they've dropped them a little bit deeper on this set with 3rd and long to be a little safer.
3rd and 18 from the Victor 41. Give it again to Palmiere, but he's hit behind the line. Rohde, number 44, at the bottom there, along with number 11, Jack Frischello. But Rohde got penetration, and Palmiere just never really got started. The holding call just killed this drive for Victor.
Yeah, it certainly changed the outlook, and let's face it, when it's 3rd and 8, like to see a play-action pass to try to get Matt Brady an opportunity to build some confidence, make a play down the field, get something positive going.
CJ Palmiere now in at the tailback spot. First down from the 33. Toss play. Palmiere with blockers trying to cut inside, and Cooper Wilton makes a terrific tackle. Wilton shoots through the gap. Palmiere only got about a yard that time, so it's 2nd and 9 from the 32, but clock is rolling. We're under 8 minutes to go here.
Interesting, with Gotham, they go between the tackles. With Palmiere, they go outside.
Toss play again. Palmiere tried to make a cut. He slipped on the turf. You know, you get to that time of night where things get a little bit dewy out there on the turf, and a little slip and slide for Palmiere.
Forced to cut back up inside. Good play there by number 10, Tyler Shatters, holding his contain, making him make that cut. And again, like you said, little slippery, little dew on the ground this late, early October day. We're in October, Jason.
I can't believe it. Ball at the 18-yard line here for the Blue Devils. Now give it to the tailback, and again, Palmiere really not much room inside between the tackles that time, but number 61 for Pittsford, and that's Jackson, big junior defensive lineman who had that place stuffed. Look at that.
Yeah, wraps him up, and oh look, number 44. I got it.
2nd and 12 from the 23. Cooper Wilton is in the game now. He's in the slot on the right side. Sanko heads out on the right flat, makes the catch at the 25. Picked up a block there by Wilton. He gets up near the 30-yard line, and a flag came in very, very late. And I have a feeling that might be a face mask situation there. You saw Sanko got up and he was waving around. A personal foul is the call against Victor.
Might have been a late hit.
Now let's see, right at the very end of the play, again, they just flipped it out to Sanko, and then we'll see what happens. Something here in the pile. Yeah, I don't see anybody with a face mask. Right there. Yeah, there it was. Yeah, number 18 for Victor, CJ Palmiere. Just came on him right at the end when he was already down.
And frustration. Frustration, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. A little frustration there, but, you know, unfortunately for Victor, that frustration amounts to a first down for Pittsford.
Yep, gets him up to the 4-10 from the 18. Trips to the left side, that's the wide side of the field. But handed off and running right is Palmiere inside the 15. And knocked down around the 12. And you run that play knowing, of course, you're going to go for it on 4th down.
Absolutely, yeah. And Palmiere, you know, we've talked a lot about him every time we've come out here. This is a good, hard-nosed run. Doesn't wait for his blocker there, or like to see them allow number 60, but he runs through Rody's tackle, which isn't easy to do. CJ Palmiere, a very positive play.